So I don't really know how you start this.
Well, I'm glad you said that. So now it's your job to start it.
Right.
Yep.
So I'm Chris.
I'm Helen.
That's always a good place to start. We've been watching, listening and watching podcasts for ages now, what seems like ages. And I thought I was an expert at them. I knew how they flowed. I knew how they went. And yet here I am, ready to do one. And I haven't got a clue how we start our very first podcast.
Yeah. Like we've said, we could talk about that. Yeah, let's note that down. Yeah, that's a great topic. Didn't say how to open the show.
No, I feel like we've got the rest, but I feel like we haven't got a beginning.
Yeah.
So do we have a story if we don't have the beginning? Right, I tell you what, let's start with this. I'm Chris.
Yeah, we've said I'm Chris, I'm Helen.
Yeah, but we're starting again, aren't we? That's what we said, we're going to start again. So, take 3. I'm Chris.
You could say, I'm Chris, she's Helen.
Don't you want to introduce yourself?
Well, I feel like I've done it. Yeah, I'm Helen. I feel like I need to say I'm Helen from...
From where?
I don't... do I say
From a
where
house?
I'm from? Do I say where I work?
I feel like this is a job
Do
interview.
I say I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm this, that and the other?
What other?
Well, you're plenty of things, aren't you? But the thing is...
Well, we can't say that on camera.
Well, yeah, but seriously though, I am many things. Like even just doing the school run. Oh, Parker's mum. I swear there's so many that don't even know my name. Hang on, we're going off on a tangent here.
Right, let's start again. Let's rewind. Right. I'm Chris.
I'm Helen.
And we've wanted to do a podcast for how many months?
Oh, yeah, quite
Ages.
Quite a few.
We spoke about it. We were unsure what it should be about. We listened to loads. We really enjoy. Listened to a couple ones, business ones, and we knew we wanted to do them, but we weren't really sure what it is it should be about. And to be honest with you, it's something that I've been really excited about, but also shitting myself about.
Oh, we're swearing then.
Sorry, yeah, we're starting early. We're starting early.
Yeah,
it's PG, but it feels like when you're here. And we've got cameras here as well. So we've gone one step further, which I don't know why we've done that, but we have. So we've got cameras here filming us.
All or nothing.
All or nothing, yeah.
Standard.
We are definitely go big or go home. But it feels almost like I'm going to get naked. I'm not going to get naked. No one wants to see
No.
it. But it really feels quite vulnerable almost because you're sort of opening yourself
You feel
up.
naked and bare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly
I get you
that.
there.
Exactly
totally
that.
get you. Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But even more.
Yeah, with clothes on.
Yes, please. Yeah. For everybody.
Keep the clothes on because we said it was only PG. So.
Yeah.
But we wanted to create a podcast that was, I think, like you said, that behind the scenes almost. So a real insight into what it's like being a husband, being a wife, a dad, a mom, but also, and some people may call us stupid for this, but business owners.
Yeah.
So we don't have our own businesses. We share all our businesses. We wake up together. We eat together. We work together. We raise a child together. We raise a child together. We have a dog. So we are literally almost in each other's pockets 24/7.
What's those? What's yours is mine. What's mine is mine. When it suits. When it suits.
The first time I think you've got a saying right ever. Like, and
the
fact that you had to take a pause. Yeah.
Took my time on that one.
Yeah. So, we wanted the podcast to be sort of a little bit about us. I think the thing is that we're not like a celebrity, so we don't have nannies. We don't have drivers. We don't have gardeners, chefs.
PA. Don't have to be a celeb, but we're not there.
A PA. But we don't have all these things. It is literally me and you fumbling our way through life, hoping that we're portraying this, look how great we are, but really behind the scenes, sometimes it's like, oh my God, what are we doing?
I mean, it's going in the right direction, but it ain't plain sailing, to say the least.
No, it's like a roller coaster, isn't it, from start to finish? I mean, you can start off in a day and you can be as high as whatever. I mean, you're on top of the world. I don't know, it might be that you've landed the best deal and you're like, oh my God, this is incredible. I've been chasing this client for ages. I can't believe it's finally come off. And then it comes off and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Now I've got to do it.
Yeah. Which is really exciting. But then, like you say, you've had that elevating moment. But then like, you might piss me off or something,
Well, I think that is almost a guaranteed, isn't it? Throughout the day, we're going to piss each other off.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I've got to go to that meeting, be that swan. Or is it a duck? The swan?
Well, the
Swan?
See, I told
Yeah,
you
here we
we
go.
weren't going to get them right. The swan is when you are calm and collected
Calm
on
and
top, but swimming
shitting. Yeah.
underneath.
Yeah.
Right.
Not
okay.
not
Not a
pooing,
duck.
but,
Not a duck, no.
we're,
Not a duck.
plain sailing.
Plain
But
sailing.
that's
I think the
another-
nerves are coming out, aren't they? We just need to ease into this a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
I'm waffling.
waffling.
I'm waffling.
So that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to do it, and we've been talking about it for ages, toying with it. Do we do it now? Do we do it next week and whatever? And I stupidly put out a post on LinkedIn that said it's coming, and we're going to release our first one. I think I said by the end of March.
Yeah.
So now we have no choice, because if I don't do it, I'm going to look stupid.
Wow.
If it goes there and it's shit, I'm going to look stupid. Either way, I don't know if I can actually win.
Well, got to be in it to win it.
Yeah, well.
Well, what do they say now? It's so out there now, isn't it? You've got to fail to get there.
Yeah, but no, you can't use that word.
Wrong
Because
phrase.
you're not failing, are you? Apparently, you only fail once you give up, which I do believe.
Yeah.
You've got to give up before you fail. So if you try something and it doesn't go right, then you haven't failed, you have learned.
Which
That's
is
the
so
thing.
true. And we literally said, you literally said that to Parker, our little one.
Parker's our son.
Literally. Yeah. For those who
for
don't
those who
know,
don't
our
know.
son. Yeah, you literally said that last night to him when he was trying out new things.
Yeah.
And it is true. It is true. And I do wish I was told that a little bit more growing up, to be fair. Because you're just too scared to try. So, yeah. So, anyway, you put us in it. And here we are.
Yeah, both feet. Size 11s jump straight in. So I think it's only right, maybe we start off by giving you a little bit of a whistle-stop tour, maybe, of our backgrounds, what we've done, where we've worked. Well, not exactly where we worked, but, some of our past jobs, past experiences. And, I suppose just give you a 60-second insight into what we're about and our backgrounds.
Sure.
So
who goes first? Do we flip? Well, you're the one that put us here. So, or do I go first? I've had the look. I've had the side eye.
Well, this is the other reason why we've decided to film it, isn't it? Because there is so much.
I can't have the real side eye because you're on camera.
when we talk or shout at each other, sometimes our voices aren't always what our face say. And Helen is great.
Oh,
at this,
I am
so
terrible.
Your face rarely does it match what the tone and what comes out of your mouth. So it can be, that is great.
Yeah.
And that kind of. So that's why we wanted to film it, because we wanted to capture those golden moments almost. If you
Well,
like.
it's your personality as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Apologies. I cannot help it. So I'm sure I'll scowl over if I'm not happy.
Right, okay.
But I will tone it down.
Okay. So I think then you should start, ladies first,
Oh,
21st century and all
man.
that. I think it's only right.
60 seconds.
So 60 seconds. Tell us very briefly, or tell everybody else, where you worked, what you've done, what you do now.
Yeah. Well.
Go.
Okay. Well, I feel like I should say how I met you. Then we will be more than 60 seconds, though, won't we?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do 30 seconds how you met me, 60 seconds on your
Are you worth
past
30
experiences.
seconds?
Let's wrap it into 60.
Yeah.
Ready, steady, go.
Okay, yeah. So, always loved fashion design. Did that at college, which brings me on to going to doing it at university.
Stop. I thought you were going to talk about how you met me.
Yeah, I'm
And me.
setting the foundation.
Oh, sorry. Right. Sorry. Right. Reset the clock. Ready, steady, go.
Right, yeah. So, always done design. Always loved it. Always loved being creative. And yeah, went on to uni to do this. Qualified at uni. Had a fantastic time. And then, enjoyed life. Just doing itty-bitty jobs. And yeah, then found my dream job, which was
Working with me?
international.
Oh, sorry. No. Yeah. Fast forwarded.
Yeah. No, I think I met you before that job. Yeah, it was a few months before.
Right.
Met you on a night out in Birmingham. You were with your mates. I was with mine. Danced on the dance floor, as you would at mid-20s. Yeah, cheeky.
Yeah, and isn't it funny how that when you're mid-20s, you think you can dance, and then when you get to about 30, you realise you can't dance,
No.
and then at some point, the dad dance comes in,
Well,
and the mum dance.
and the mum shuffle.
The shuffle. That's
I think
it.
that came maybe 35.
But anyway, I don't know how you get to that point. We'll come back to that later. Sorry. So we met on a night out.
Yeah, sorry, you have interrupted my 60 seconds, but hey ho. Yeah, so yeah, met you. Neither of us wanted anything serious. We were going on a few dates. It was great. You were actually quite cool.
We
Actually had a
weren't
lot,
exclusive, as the kids say
not
today.
exclusive as they would say.
Weren't exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When did we officially say let's be boyfriend and girlfriend?
Do you even say that
don't-
anymore, boyfriend and girlfriend?
I don't even know how that was official, you know.
That sounds so cringy. When do we become
Yeah.
boyfriend and girlfriend?
You know?
Right.
Yeah, I don't actually know. But anyway, again, you're cutting into my 60 seconds.
Okay.
Right, so then landed my dream job, international fashion designer, going to and from China, overseeing like the production. I had a fashion design role before that, actually, which I forgot about. That was great. Launching all their new product range, which was fantastic. And then you were like, right, okay, so we're together. We just agreed to move in together. Was pretty quick. It was about 6 months down the line.
I think prior
Pretty
to that, though,
fast.
is that when you got that international fashion job,
Yeah.
you moved. It was in Leeds,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And I remember actually when you told me you got that job.
yeah.
Right. So here we go. This is our first like behind the scenes snippet then. So I don't know if I've even told you this story.
Oh dear.
So I knew you'd been for the interview. You told me you'd been for the interview. We were living in Birmingham.
Yeah.
We were with our parents at that time. And you'd had this job in Leeds for this international fashion design job. Anyway, but you didn't get the feedback from that until I was actually on holiday. So I was in
yes.
Orlando.
Yeah, you were at
with
Disney.
my family, and I can't remember I think it was a phone call actually. So
Oh yeah.
it was a phone call, and it was in Epcot in Disney,
Oh yeah, in the
right?
park.
And you told me you got the role. You'd been successful in it. Obviously, I was really happy for you. We hadn't been dating that long, I don't think. Obviously, I was really happy for you, but I was also as well quite like deflated for myself.
Yeah.
Just like, right,
I'm off.
What's this? How's this going to work? And I always remember my parents had gone, and my brother had gone on this ride. I think it was soaring in Epcot, and I stayed outside. I didn't want to go on it. I wasn't in the mood. Obviously, I just heard this news that my girlfriend was going up to Leeds, and it was only 2.5 hours away, but it was a big thing for me back then.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting there really glum, obviously looking really fed up, and this gentleman, I'd never spoke to him obviously before, he just walked past me, and he just said, "Don't worry, God is watching over you. God has a plan for us all. You'll be fine."
Aww.
And I don't know what it was.
That was
He just
sweet.
walked off. He basically just stopped in front of me, said
Oh my
that
goodness.
there or thereabout those words, walked off, and it was like, at that moment, it was like, actually, I'm not religious at all. I mean, I'm christened or whatever, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, but I don't, yeah. But at that moment, it was like, actually, it will be all right. Worst case scenario, I'll move up to Leeds as well.
Oh.
And then I moved up to Leeds with you.
Yeah, you did. Oh wow, I didn't know that little chestnut.
There you go. So I've interrupted you again.
I think that actual story of yours was 60 seconds ago.
Sorry.
Right.
Okay.
So-
Right. I'll give you a bit more than time.
Right, so might have to cut that bit out. So if we do, I'll carry on. Right. Lost my train of thought. Yes, so then got the design job, international fashion designer, working in China, overseeing production. I've already said that.
Yeah. You're repeating yourself.
So then that was incredible. Choosing the fabrics for all the blue chip retailers. Fantastic. Absolutely loved it. But yeah, after nearly 2 years, really did sort of miss just the home comforts. Loved coming back to you and seeing what you'd done with the flat and stuff. That was great. But yeah, after a while, just kind of wanted to do a bit of my own thing. So then had my own fashion label, designing and making all the fashion garments, sold in boutiques across the country. Absolutely loved it, but just didn't have the business acumen. Is that the right word?
That is the right word.
Oh, yes.
And I love
Business
the way
acumen.
you emphasise that word. Business acumen.
To really sort of get myself out there. Just didn't have the confidence to push myself. So yeah, just and we wanted to buy a house, didn't we? So then we to get a mortgage needed a regular job role. So then we both decided actually to move back to Birmingham from Leeds. Got another fashion design role, and then just carried
By the
on
way,
doing.
your 60 seconds ended about 5 minutes ago, but carry on.
Yeah, totally waffling.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just going to wrap that up in had a few different jobs in fashion design. Liked some of them, didn't like some of them. Met some amazing people, met some not so amazing people.
Helps.
Yes, let's keep it like PG as such. And yeah, good life learning curve. What I liked in business, what I didn't like in business.
Who you liked, who you didn't like.
Yeah. Kept in contact with some, not others. And learnt along the way. And yeah, so then we had a little one. Then we got married. Then we had the little one.
Missed the big bit.
Yeah,
we got married.
Yeah. Well,
So
I've
no
got to
longer
speed through
boyfriend
this.
and girlfriend.
Yeah, so then we're
fiance and fiancée.
I don't actually.
No, is it fiance?
Let's just say engaged.
We got engaged.
Yeah. So then we got engaged. Yeah. And yeah, then we were doing on the sideline, bespoke gifts and personalized goods and all that sort of shenanigans. That was going pretty well. I wanted to pursue that rather than working for a company that I wasn't happy in. And you said, yeah, but you're the business guy, not me. So you said, yes, but we need to do it in XYZ. So I was like, right, you tell me how to do this. I love this sort of job. I really want to work for ourselves. Let's do this. And bish, bash, bosh, went into it. And I guess that's where we started working together a little bit down the line.
Yeah, that's where it all went downhill from there.
Yeah, but yeah. I nearly said I do actually love working with you, but I don't want to go in with 2 feet there.
No.
Because
let's not commit too early. No.
There are times that I do, and there are times I really don't.
It's weird, isn't it? Because I think when you love somebody, it's okay to, for a short period of time, to hate them. I know hate's a really strong word.
I'm sure that doesn't come from your side, no?
No, of course not. No. I feel that from you, the hate from you. But it's weird, isn't it? Because you can almost go through this, I love you, but I really dislike you.
You're
right
a twat.
now. Yeah.
Twat. And I'm sure that's been exchanged a few times.
Not from me.
But that is the beauty, though. If I do something that annoys you and vice versa, we do. We can just say, look, you're being a knob. That isn't going to work. Why the hell are you doing it like that?
And then you won't listen to me. You'll try it 3 times, realise it hasn't, and then come back to my way anyway.
Well, not always. But
like this morning?
Well.
Do we? We will. Because
Right.
it makes you look stupid and me look good. Right. So this morning,
hating this.
we went to... This morning we went to the post office to renew Helen's passport. So we were in the queue, get there, and first of all, Helen's like, we need to get our photo first. Where do we get the photo? I said, no, don't worry. I came here the other day. The lady said, we'll sort it all out for you. It's a digital thing. We'll do it for you. Helen was adamant, no, I'm going to have to get my photo first. They're not going to stand there while I get my photo done. Fine, Helen, that's fine. We'll go and get the photo done. So we go around the corner, still in the post office, to the cubicle where they got the thing. £6, I think it was, in coins. We didn't have any change.
Yeah.
So Helen's like, we need to do this. I'm like, I'm sure if we just go to the woman, they'll let us, we can pay maybe, and they'll put the money in, or they'll do it all or something. But Helen was adamant, no, this would not, this is the way it happens. I need to get my photo first. What did we then go and do?
Well, we went to go find the photo booth, as per my request.
Which we found, I said that.
Yeah. 5 minutes up the road.
Oh, no.
And
no,
it wasn't
no,
there.
No. We need to rewind. Then we were walking up the road, realised we didn't have any money.
Oh, yeah. I left the money in.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So then Helen was like, you were like, we need to get some cash. And you said, I need to go to the NatWest Bank because you hadn't brought your card with you. You'd only got your phone where you can do this new fancy Apple Pay. Anyway.
I'm down with the kids, mate.
Down with the kids. So
NatWest Bank has closed. Closed down.
Right, yeah. So then you were like, right, I've got some money in the car.
Yeah.
So we had to go back to the car.
Yeah.
You get the money.
Yeah, but didn't you love it? I went to where I thought the money was.
Yeah, no, I didn't love it.
And I genuinely thought, oh, shit, I've not left the money in there. Your face, you loved it. You loved it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you've not even got it, have you? And I was like, oh, shit. And then realised I'd left it in a different compartment. I was like, yeah, I was just joking. Right.
Okay. So we get the money. Then you're like, it was only notes and the machine only took coins. So you were like, I think there's one actually in the Rye Market. So let's try the Rye Market.
Yeah.
So we went to the Rye Market. Shopping centre,
Those that don't live locally.
And walking around and we're looking at each other like, where the hell is this machine?
I could have sworn they had one.
Well, they didn't. Well, if they did, it's not there now.
The point was as well, I wanted to go in the photo booth, take my time, sit, get the angle, take my time. I don't want... this is what you don't get. Oh, yeah, you look lovely. Oh, yeah, you look lovely. No, No, I don't.
Why?
It's embarrassing. Oh, yeah, she wants to get on with her day job. Yes, that's lovely, dear. You move along. In front of the whole post office. Did you notice the queue, actually?
Yeah.
Did you notice the queue
I did
watching me
notice the
like,
queue.
ooh.
But it's
How
a passport
embarrassing.
photo.
So anyway, yeah, it's a passport. Yeah, but when
No
you
one
go,
even looks
go
at your
away with your
passport.
friends.
What?
Ooh, everyone looks at the passport.
No, they don't. The only
They
people that look at the
do.
passport is the grumpy security people that don't think they need to fucking smile at anybody. They sit there like,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I thought you were grumpy.
yeah,
Crikey.
exactly.
You
Oh,
look
you thought
well
I was a
happy next
victim,
to them.
Eldrew. I mean, you can't even make them laugh. I go with a challenge to try and make them laugh. I don't think one of them is ever.
No, that is your challenge.
Yeah, because they're just so
Love it.
fucking grumpy.
Yeah.
I mean, they
it's
must
funny.
hate their job and
I
their
know.
life.
Yeah,
And I
it
wonder
does
if
make
it's
your
part of
day
the
harder being
application
that.
process, isn't it? In that you have to sit here like a grumpy twat.
Yeah.
You can't smile. You can't make eye contact. And you have to look at somebody like, you want to fucking kill them.
When you applying?
I got rejected. Anyway, so
Yeah.
we'd got this money. We'd gone to the Rye Market. They hadn't got the
Yeah,
the thing.
point being, you were right.
No,
yeah.
no. Let's do the whole story. People want to know everything, and it's only fair we give them everything. Every little juicy detail.
Everything.
Ding.
Yeah, thank you. It's a G, not a K.
Yeah, okay. So we went to then. You said we need to get some change because we need to go back to the post office to do it. They only had coins, so we went to Greg's to get some something to eat. And
Oh,
a
yeah, a
drink.
bit of a beverage.
We had £20. We give him £20. Come away.
Yeah.
Ellen gives me this money.
Yeah.
I put it in my pocket. Halfway down the street, she's like, "We didn't get change."
Well,
'Cause
that's
they gave
the
us a
reason we
£10
went
note.
to get change.
So then we had to go fast forward back to the post office again to do the whole thing. Oh, guess what? The way that I said we needed to do it.
Yeah. Yes, but and point being, I'm not even happy with the photo. She said, "Oh yeah, it digitally it says it's good." Yeah. I don't say it's good. No, that face doesn't look good. Yes, the face fits in the square, but it's not working for me. But what did we have to do? We've gone with it now.
Yeah.
So now I'll get my passport in 6 weeks and hate it.
But you're never going to have to look at it.
But yeah, you were right. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Like always. I just don't know why you don't accept it more.
Well, not right every single time. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. And I've even forgotten where that even came from. So honestly, there was a flow to this and we were talking about something and it came from something else and I haven't got a Scooby-Doo where we got to. So I think we were talking about actually, we got to where you had spoken about...
I did my 60 seconds.
Right.
You haven't even done yours. We've gone off from my 60 seconds. So seriously, you need to wrap this up in 35 seconds or something.
Well, I think I can probably do even faster than that, really.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, your history is probably a bit more interesting than mine because it's so different to mine. Mine's just fashion design.
Well, it's only interesting to me. It might not be interesting to other people. Right. Okay.
Yeah, but it's totally different to mine.
Let's see how quickly I can do this then. Right.
Yeah. Go.
Right. First job I had was working in a store when I was in school. I loved that because I used to get my money on a Sunday and it was always cash. And you'd have your little brown envelope and you'd have your whatever it was. I think it was like 15 quid or something for a day's work. And I'd go to McDonald's on the way home and spend most of it.
Yeah,
so that was my first job. So I had that. Then my proper job, I did graphic design, web design, photographing, photography, that sort of thing, and ran a studio there. So I progressed to run the studio. Did recruitment for a bit, did a bit of resourcing, did did some freelance sort of design, web design, graphic design, photography, videography, that sort of thing, because I've always loved doing that. Then I ended up doing resource management, contracting for a company for a while, for a couple of years. And then more recently, my last paid job by somebody else was me working as a national contracts manager. So managing a contract throughout England and Wales, going into offices that maybe weren't doing as well as they should be and helping them, giving them some guidance and getting them up to scratch.
Hire and fire.
Hire and fire. So like Sir Alan Sugar.
No one else wants to do it.
No, yeah, you're fired. And then ended up more recently setting up some businesses, had a few with friends, had some with other family members, won't name who, Ben, my brother. Sorry, that just slipped out. And
never worked with family.
Never worked with family.
Oh, shit.
What have you done? So they didn't work out, obviously. Then set up a company called...
But you've learned along the way.
I have learned. I haven't failed. I've been learning. Then set up a company called #CV where we did online CV building. That went really well. And we sold that company, or the technology behind that company anyway. And then we started working together in the gifting company. And more recently now, Threader Picks where we do workwear. I think that was close to 60 seconds.
Notice how I didn't butt in. I did leave you to it to get to the point. Yet notice, yeah, all right, it's a first.
Yeah, you did.
But yeah, first time for everything.
Yeah.
Mm. So of course they say, never work with family. Or well, not always say that, but of course that's what we've gone and done.
Yeah.
I mean, we did ease in. You were still working full time in your previous role, while I was like opening new accounts and things for Thread a Pixel, and you were managing from above, guiding me as to what to do on a daily basis as such, and I was the one grafting. Yeah.
Grafting.
Grafting away and building.
Right.
Building the business.
Okay.
While you're like, yeah, we need to do this, that, and the other. Anyway, that works for me. I'm happy. I like talking to people, meeting new people, helping new people.
I don't.
You're more behind the scenes.
Yeah, I'm like a Victor Meldrew of business.
Yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, it has its moments where we argue, where we don't argue. But, I mean, we're pretty good at leaving it at the front door. Or the back door?
No one goes in the back doors. No. Let's just make that clear. Back doors are not open, right? It's not this kind of show. We do leave it at the front door. And I don't know how, but we're really good at, if we do fall out at work, rarely does it spill out back to home.
No.
And I don't know how we do that.
I know. It is an interesting one because I really hate you.
That is that word again.
At moments. I'm obviously sure you don't feel that about me, but...
I feel like on the next episode we should have a counsellor present because there could be some really interesting points coming out here.
Well, as to who's right or wrong, though, you know, I only hate you when you're wrong.
But I'm never wrong.
Well,
so you don't hate me that much then. So that's good. That's a positive.
Well, that's
glass
another
half
discussion.
full kind of guy.
That's another discussion.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, arguing around people, like it's one of those, isn't it? Like when we were doing the passport, you were saying earlier that we got done this morning, and we'd said we were going to do the podcast. You really did piss me off. I hated that you were. I'm not going to say right. Well, just you know.
Right.
Right. The way you you went in and asked first, didn't you? I hadn't done that. If I'd have done that, had the time to do so. But yeah, for that being an example, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's because it's like, I don't know. But yeah, you'd really got on my nerves, and I could tell I'd really got on yours.
But this is funny because you were talking about arguments here, and when you're at work, when we were at work together, and we have an argument, it's really awkward when you're trying to have this like this private moment.
Your private argument.
Your private argument. Yeah. And you're talking, and it's like you're coat like this because you don't.
It's the gritted teeth. The gritted teeth. Don't you dare.
That's before you storm it and slam a door.
Yeah, or slamming a door.
Slamming a door.
That was the wind. Guys, that was the wind. Fucking twat.
But then you have to, you see, you really like add it with each other. For whatever reason, everyone's going to think we hate each other, but we genuinely love each other.
Yeah, at times.
Little bit. But then somebody comes in and you have to be like, hi.
Yeah.
Hi. No, we weren't arguing. No. It's just like when the kids come, isn't it? And you just have exactly the same.
Yeah.
No, Mommy and Daddy weren't arguing. No, we were just expressing our feelings. We're expressing ourselves. That's okay.
Or when the family's coming over, I don't know what it is. Whenever the family or friends are coming over to the house. Huh?
Or you go out when you go out.
Yeah.
That's when that happens with us.
What is it? Maybe there's just stuff building. I don't know.
I know what happens. Well, I think I know what happens. I'm organised. I don't feel you are very organised.
Last minute.
And so last minute. So I can be ready to go and all the rest of it. And then I'm just literally here, clock watching, waiting for you. And then there's that awkwardness, isn't it? Where you've fallen out and that whole car journey.
Yeah.
You're just like, you know, you really don't want to talk to them. And then you get to wherever you go. And if it's like a wedding or a kid's party or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's all like smile. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Well, it's great. You could just go off.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah. And just go off into your own groups. Yeah. See you later. Yeah. Yeah.
It's so weird. So weird.
But yeah, the guys at work, like, I don't think they think we're too bad because we try and keep it down.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We actually asked them this question the other day, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we said, like, have you worked with husband or wives or couples or family members
Yeah.
before, and they all came back. They both came back and said that actually they have, and we are a lot better. Now, obviously, I followed that up straight away with, you've
Well,
got to say that.
You know who they're working for now.
Yeah. You've got to say that. And they genuinely seemed anyway like that wasn't the case.
Good, good actors.
Either good actors, but I do hope
Bless
that
them.
is the case. Cause,
Well, you'll never know, will you? It's hard to say.
Yeah.
But let's hope not.
Let's hope not.
But you are annoying.
I don't think I am.
I know
Is
I
this
am
annoying?
I know I can be annoying. I mean, I think the biggest thing at working together is that we're a bit of a yin and a yang.
I'd agree with that.
Chalk and cheese. What are the phrases?
I don't know.
Chalk and cheese.
Let's leave it as that because you've got two right.
We are chalk and cheese, but we're a yin and yang. Like, we're totally different, yet it works.
Yeah, I think because we can see the value in what each other's saying.
At times.
So I think that I will have something that I think is right and I'll explain my reasons for it. You will think most of the time different and explain yours. But I think we are mature enough to be able to see each other's points of view. And I think actually that's what makes it work, actually. So that we can combine the two and then normally come up with a merge of both of our ways of doing things. And yeah, it seems to work.
Yeah.
I don't really know how it works or why it works, but it does seem to work.
Well, we're totally different work experiences, to be fair. Yours is like high-level management, creative, photography, like all sorts. Still design as well. But
I think I've just been a jack of all sort of thing throughout my career and just been thrown in deep ends and just been told to swim. And so I think that just gave me the confidence. I think I've got no choice. If I don't swim, I'm going to drown. So you just get on with it sort of mentality. But
seeing things from above is what you've got experience in. Whereas,
oh God.
Well, no. No, please don't think you are. No. No, I'm sure you wouldn't say you are, but no, you've seen it from higher levels, whereas I've like just kept doing design really whilst, I've done a lot in design. It's just like not a one-trick pony, but
no, I think it's just
account management and things, but just totally different, and somehow it works.
Let's agree with that.
And
let's leave that there.
It's just quite nice to share our journey. Huh?
Or
Sorry.
not.
I'm talking. I'm on a roll.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm on a roll.
Sorry, I'm interrupted again.
So yeah, we've been on a journey.
I think we're still on that journey.
We've been on a journey to get to where we are. It's been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And we're still on that journey, and it's a great journey to be part of. And it's a totally different, like, with the customers that we work with. I mean, I've met so many new people, and along the way, people that I just would never have thought I would have had friendships with.
Yeah,
like,
you say that a lot. Yeah.
There's customers that I class as friends. Like, I don't necessarily go for drinks with them regularly or anything like that, but I enjoy seeing them. I enjoy thinking, we've got an order for you guys. Let's go drop that off.
Yeah.
Because quite seeing how they're doing.
Yeah.
How things are. How's the family? How's the business? And they have been like my role models and help along the way. Like, because your friends just don't get it.
I think they try to. I think people try to get it, but I think unless you've run your own business, I think it's really hard to get it, because I thought when I was managing other departments working for somebody else, I thought I got it. Yeah. And I thought it was easy. And then when you come out of that and then literally everything is on your shoulders, you've got no support network, it's your money, it's not somebody else's money, you've not got no HR department or no IT department or anyone else to fall back on. The spotlight is on you. Yeah. And you swim or you sink. And I think then it becomes very different. So I think people try to understand.
Yeah.
But I think that it's really hard to put yourself in those shoes unless you've walked a mile in those shoes.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, our friends and family are amazingly supportive and helpful. But like you say, you can only go so far. If you haven't lived it, it's so hard. Like, for ages, my friends would be like, oh, let's call, let's have a catch up, let's go for a coffee. And it's like, mate, I'm not having a lunch break. Tonight I'm catching up.
But you get loads of free time, don't you?
Yeah.
You got loads of free time.
Yeah.
And you got loads of money.
Yeah.
And you come and go when you want, don't you? I mean, you can just pop out for a couple of hours. And just don't go in on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just totally the opposite.
But... totally different. So having great people around you, like, is is definitely important. And like it's been a journey, and I want to share that journey.
Yeah, I think that's why we wanted to do this, wasn't it? Is to sort of give people the insight into what it's really like running business. And I know we have a laugh and a joke, and well, I hope people find it funny. It's not just me and you, but
we're not comedians.
No, we're not comedians, and far from it.
No.
But I think that it's just really nice to have some honesty about what it's like. And don't get me wrong, there are some great moments. There really are. And but there really are some really quite difficult moments as well. And I think we just want to paint an honest picture of what it's like being a husband and wife, mom and dad, and a business partners or in business together. So that's the whole point behind this, really, isn't it? It's just to give people a little taster, hopefully. And hopefully if just, even one person watches, thanks Mom.
Ditto. Our mums are there. Yes.
Oh, what's that thing you used to say when people say things together?
Oh, jinx.
Jinx.
1, 2, 3.
That's it, yeah.
And then you're not allowed to talk. What was it? You weren't allowed to talk, or what? Some kind of punishment. I'm not finishing this off. We're not doing it that way.
So yeah, I mean, if anybody does watch it, and please God, hopefully somebody does watch it,
or listen,
and they come back, or listen, and hopefully they come back, then yeah, hopefully they might not learn anything, but they might just get another person's perspective on what it's like running a business, or maybe if you're thinking of setting up a business, and you don't even have to be with be a family member in business, you know, it could be you on your own. You might
be doing it on your own,
or or you got your own family, but your partner isn't in the business, but you've got no one to talk to. So, you know, hopefully it's 30 minutes of your day where you can just have a little bit of a ease, chill moment, listen to us.
You're not alone. I think that's what it can be, like lonely.
I thought you waffled, but that was just perfect.
You are waffling.
That is perfect. Say that again. That just summed up that whole 10 minutes of me talking. That just summed it up. You are not alone.
Yeah.
We should trademark that.
You are not alone.
You are not.
Yeah, we're not singing. Yeah. No, we're not singing. No, you never know.
Might have to auto-tune my voice.
Yeah. No, we haven't got the skills for that.
No.
But yeah, no. The point being, we've met so many new friends and customers along the way. Yeah. We've learned so much from them, and it's really, it's like it's not a bubble, but it's a whole community without sounding. We're all best friends.
No, I totally know what you mean.
It is a massive community that are all going through the same thing, and we've sort of gelled with people that are going to be honest about it. To be honest, we've met people along the way saying they're flying. Yeah, it's all great, and that's fine. It might be for some, but I think the reality is nothing is plain sailing.
No, and you might be flying at that moment, and we go through months where it's absolutely incredible, and we've got more work than we know what to do with. And then you go through quieter periods, and it's like, okay, we've really got to knuckle down now. So, and it's not just about work either, is it? I mean, there are challenges come when you've got loads of work. Now I've got to get staff. I've got to get machines. I've got to make sure my service levels stay the same. So it is a roller coaster. It's not as easy as people make it out to be. And I think we just want to paint more of an honest picture of what it is actually like, but also from a point of view of a husband and wife as well. Yeah. And what it's like working with family.
Yeah.
So I think we've waffled on enough, or I have waffled on enough for this one. I have. I've learned something new about myself.
You say I'm a waffler.
Yeah, well,
gee.
Maybe I think this is nerves. This is the whole about me being naked part. This is the nervous bit, and this is what happens when we get into the bedroom, isn't it?
Not going to be naked for the podcasts. That's for sure. No nakedness.
So I think we should end it there.
Yeah.
Next week
we'll think of a theme. And we'll try and stick to some points maybe this time.
Less waffling. Less waffling next week.
But it'll be a mixture of truths of life in general, business,
home, being a family. I think from a perspective of a business owner, from a perspective of a wife and a husband, from the perspective of a mom and dad, and just try and paint a bit of a picture about what it's like behind the scenes, really. So hopefully there'll be you might learn some things, you might hear different points of view, and hopefully you might have a laugh with us along the way, and not just laughing at us. Hopefully you might laugh with us. You might even be able to what's that word when you're
going again, serious. So thanks, mums, for watching,
and dads.
We really appreciate it. And
if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, just so it looks like people have followed us, that'd be amazing.
Oh yeah, like and subscribe.
Yeah,
we're not American, but any support is great. It goes a long way. The little things count, don't they? And
And-
it is literally the little things that count.
Yeah, it does mean a lot to us. I know people say that, but it genuinely does. I've got a story for you, but I'm not going to tell you because I'll be waffling.
Yeah, save it for next time.
I think all in all, it's been a difficult first half an hour for me.
Yeah, it's been a weird half an hour.
Yeah.
Because we are chatting, but
I don't know if anyone's getting anything out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've just talked a load of shite.
Well, you certainly have talked a lot.
Yeah.
Which is usually me, but yeah. No.
Maybe next week I can be a bit quieter. A gag in my mouth or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just kick you.
Kick me. Yeah. Right.
So yeah, till next time, guys.
See you next week.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.